Just make sure my AirPods.
Your picture is perfect. It's live. Yep. Put it to your ear and see if you can hear me. I'm sure I'll get a few notices from people if they can't hear.
I can hear you.
Yeah?
It's definitely a delay.
Yeah.
I heard you say that like 10 seconds later.
So here we are, November 9th in Vernon for a game against the North Zone. We haven't seen them since the showcase around the 1st of September. Rockets in the road blacks. Vernon in the home whites.
If I want to get the clock in this picture, I have to be just a little bit higher than I want to be to catch the bottom, like the top of the wall now.
Yeah.
I only missed a little bit, so.
So 2 minutes left for puck drop.
Lighting on and lighting off.
Does it do much? Yeah, maybe. Interesting.
We're not going to do any retouching, so.
So 35 seconds left in the warm-up. Sunday, November 9th. Road game. North Zone, Central Zone. Should be a good one. So a little late getting underway. 4:15 here.
That is.
Pre-game the tournament before with the on-ice ceremony probably. And then the Zamboni.
It was a shootout in that tournament.
Yeah, and the Zamboni might have been doing the other rink while we were waiting for him here, but Rockham's just firing the pucks down back to the home team. That's interesting. You got to provide your own pucks for the other team.
Yeah. I guess it's supposed to be.
So we're about to get underway. Here's number one. Zach will take the net, I believe. Looks like Ryland's line is going to be the starting line. Woodman and Ewell. Lindstrand, it looks like, and Mason Hick. Welcome to Vernon, BC, Calcar Place, North Arena, Sunday, November 9th. Puck drop in Ryland's feet. He moves it ahead. Neutral zone. Vernon retreats back. They go D to D. Looking for a place up the wall. Sends it high and in. Nash Lindstrand steps into his man. Mason Hicks just sends it back up and out. And Vernon regroups at their own blue line. Up the middle. Oh, a little steal here. Nice stick by Nash Lindstrand. Now he punches his guy into the wall. Nice hit, heavy by Nash. His guy would have felt that one. Now Mason pushes his man to the corner. Puck comes out front. Dangerous. A little bit choppy, a little bit sloppy to start, but puck is back into the center ice zone. Mason overskates the puck. Now Woodman grabs his man, ties him up. Vernon is calling for a penalty. Back to the point here. Quick shot. And Zach just reached out for it. Not sure if he couldn't see it or just missed it, but it's an early 1-0 lead for Vernon on what most would call a choppy start. Zach will want that one back. Luca's out with Levi and Gellner, Wyatt, and Simon. So Levi to Luca. Luca steps away from a check. Now we've got Vernon up the wall and out. Reese Wyatt's there. He collects it at his own blue line, sends it ahead to Levi. And now it's back into the zone for Simon. Simon ahead. Now there's Gellner away. He's 1-on-2. Levi's with him. He throws it towards Levi. Levi's in behind the net. Back to Reese Wyatt. Reese Wyatt, quick shot. Stopped out to the corner. Vernon just flips it out to center ice. Simon corrals it. Simon's going to walk in. He's over the blue line. He takes it in, overskates it. Now Reese is there to collect it. Fires it in around behind. Gretchen is out with McCready. There's Gretchen. Sends it to Reese. Reese with a quick shot. Kick saved by the goalie to the corner. Rockets finding a little bit of momentum. Here's Xander. Oh, and he fires it wide. He walked right in. Fired it high and wide. Rockets with some good pressure. Couple shots. McCready chases it down and puts it into the corner. Gretchen's there. Sends it back to McCready, but Vernon intercepts. Manny's back. He picks up a quick shot. There's a rebound. Oh, and it's just out of Gretchen's off the toe of his stick. He couldn't bang that puck in. Some good pressure here as a response. There's the puck right out front. Vernon feeling the pressure and probably fire it down for an icing, and they try to, but it stopped. Gretchen wrestles in front of the Vernon bench, and now they ice the puck. Yeah, slow start for that first line. Slow start, but the second and third group came out, pushed hard. So Schrader's out with Sumner and Bazran. Mason Hick and Nash Lindstrand. Sumner wins the draw on his feet. Back to the point. Here's Nash with a quick shot. Goalie smothers it. Keep doing that all day. 1-0, 17-11 left in the first period. On the face-off, Bazran can't win it, but they shoot it out, does Vernon. And now Schrader just jumps it back in. Vernon tries to send it to their man, but Nash Lindstrand's there. Nash ahead to Mason. Mason to Keenan. He misses it, but Sumner picks it up. He's back in his own zone, sends it across to Mason Hick. Mason Hick just flips it. It's touched. Now Bazzy's away. He's got Sumner with him. Oh, he just couldn't get it through the defenseman's skates. That would have been a heck of a feed. Down low in the Vernon zone. Vernon's away. They get out to center. They just dump it in. Zach's out to play it for Mace, but actually retreats. Mason picks it up. He's going to go for a skate up the right side. Cuts to the middle. Schrader gets bumped offside. Nice little rush by Mason developing there, but Schrader was pushed offside. They'll bring it outside the blue line. So Bell, Ewell, and Woodman are back out with Simon and Reese. There's Reese. He collects it, takes a stick, dumps it in though. Took a little slash. Vernon sends it around behind the net. There's Woodman with a bump. Vernon picks it up on the right wall. They try to get away, but it's stuck in the linesman's feet. So Woodman picks it up and dumps it back in behind the net. Ryland gives chase. Ryland and Ewell down low. Trying to get it back to Reese. It's out center. Reese bumps his man. Now we got something. Cameron. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Cameron had a chance. There's another save by the goalie. So a couple of shots here on this shift for this line. Nice little shift so far. That puck comes back to Reese Wyatt. Another nice low shot. Reese is good at putting those low shots in there, hoping for a rebound or something to sneak through. Did it again there. Woodman will go off. Ewell goes off. Ryland in, putting pressure on. Reese Wyatt steps up. And there's a loose puck for Levi. He's trying to gather it with Gellner. Gellner bumps his man. And Simon picks it up, sends it ahead to Levi. Now Luca's got it. Can Luca get it out front to Gellner? There it is, off a skate. Line change on the backside for the Rockets. They just dump it in. That's Manny. Rockets looking to get one back here. Vernon gets over the line and dumps it in. Gibbons out with Michael Choi. And now the puck's behind the net. Vernon. They pick it up. They've got possession. Choi tries to bump his man. Gellner ahead to Levi. Levi just sends it down the ice. We're going to call that icing. So with 14:20 left in the first, Vernon's ahead 1-0. So Mondu, Gretchen, and Gellner are out. Or pardon me, McCready. Mason and Nash. Vernon wins the draw, but they can't keep it in at the line. McCready's away. Can he beat him in the foot race? Oh, McCready almost snuck away there. Nice play. Vernon picks it up. They go behind their net. Nash is looking to pinch the puck down. Vernon sends it back into their own corner. Pass McCready. Number 7 on the left side. Gets it out past Mason, but Nash is there. Nash picks it up and sends it ahead. Touched by the Vernon player, so no icing. Vernon picks it up. Mondu hits his man behind the net. Mason engages his man at the line. Gretchen's down low, but can't corral it. Vernon go back behind their own net. They play catch and send it back up. There's a bouncing puck that Gretchen almost steals, and he does. Just can't get a handle on it. And now Mason Hick bumps his man as he goes to the bench. Mason's away. He's at the blue line. Now they call offside again. So Gretchen and Schrader just couldn't read what Mason was going to do, and one of them stepped ahead. But 13-14 left in the first period. So Keenan and Sumner and Schrader are out with Reese Wyatt, Simon McKee. Simon picks it up, sends it up the middle, but walk. Now Sumner tries to get it in. It gets into the Vernon zone. They're going to go behind their own net. Schrader's there. Schrader puts pressure on his man. Vernon tries to just bounce it off the boards to nobody, and it's back into the corner for Schrader. He's pursuing. Vernon goes high and off the glass, and Simon's back to pick it up. He's going to retreat behind his own net and set something up. Simon out. He moves it ahead. It's back in behind the Kelowna net. 12:31 left in the first period. Reese Wyatt flips it ahead. It's intercepted. Now Bazran's away. He's one-on-one. He's got Schrader with him. Quick shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. That's Goslin. Nice steal by Reese Wyatt. They send it back up the wall, does Vernon, but they can't get it out. Schrader goes for a line change, and out steps Woodman. Vernon up the right side, trying to get out of their own zone. Woodman stops it, sends it back. There's Simon. Simon looking for Sumner across ice. Oh, and Sumner had Woodman streaking, but just couldn't get it to him. Ryland's out. Sumner going to try and complete a line change here. Ryland chases his man into the corner. There's Woodman. Woodman sends it back to Gibbon. Gibbon throws it in. Ewell and Bell are there. There's Woodman again. He's battling with his guy. Michael Choi with a quick shot goes wide. Vernon going to try and get it out, and they do. Michael Choi, he circles back in his own zone confidently, sends it ahead to Manny, and across to Ewell. Here's Ewell going down the right side, and they call offside again. So we're just a little bit out of sync with the reads. That's 3 offsides, I believe. 11:18 left in the first. So Luca, Levi, and Gellner are out with Choi and Gibbon. Rockets win the draw and dump it in. Levi's chasing his man behind the net. That guy stops up. Levi lifts his stick. Gellner adds to the party. Vernon chops it away. Luca's there. Gets a stick on it. And there's Gellner. Gellner's going to pick it up. He moves it ahead to Levi, but they got crossed up. And so Vernon's out and away out of their own blue line. Levi turns them around. There's Davis for Vernon. Sends it up the wall, but Michael Choi interrupts that. And now, puck just jumped over the line. Good job by Michael to get it out. Vernon picks it up. They're just going to fire it in around behind the net. Zach's going to stop it. Zach stops it for Michael. Michael doesn't. Michael gets taken down, and there's Manny. Manny sends it ahead to Levi. Levi to Luca, and it's just out. Here's Manny. Manny just gets it in. Goes behind the Vernon net. Wholesale line change. Gretchen, Mondu, McCready out. Good stick there. Dumped back in, deep into the corner. Gretchen's going to chase. Vernon sends it back behind their own net. Mondu puts a little bump on his man. 7 tries to get by Mondu and does. Now Gretchen picks it up. He's got Mace. Mace keeps it in at the line. Oh, and a redirect on the goalie. Quick save by Goslin. What looked like it might have been offside. The ref let that one go, but Nash takes a hit as the puck's dumped in. 7-on-7. And they call icing, I believe, on Nash with 9:33 left in the first period. So Gretchen, Mondu, and McCready will be out again with Mace. They'll stay out with Mace and Nash. Mondu wins the draw back to Lindstrand. Lindstrand sends it around behind his net. Mason stops up and goes the other way. Mason up the middle here. And there's Gretchen away. Puck's out of the blue line. They call it onside. Vernon sends it back to center ice. They go D to D. And then they fire it in. Hits Nash. And Nash flips it high and out. Vernon collects. They try and send it, but it's not out. Take the puck. Why are we're okay. So as a fan, I just started talking. I think he thought it was offside. So Mason sends it around behind his own net to Nash Lindstrand. Vernon sends it back. Now Gretchen's in a bit of a race. We got McCready going down his off wing. Got a chance here. Sends it out front. It's kicked towards the net. A little chance, but nothing came of it. Good rush by McCready. Reese Wyatt sends it in, bumps his man. And they got too many men on the ice here for Vernon on a complicated line change, it looked like. So Rockets will go to the first power play of the game with 8:28 left in the first. So it'll be Sumner, Mondu, Bazran, McCready, and Hick. I'm not sure what the conference is at the Kelowna bench, but they're talking about something. So, see if the Rockets can generate some chances here in the power play. Sumner's going to take the face off. He wins it back. There's McCready, sends it over to Mace. Mace looks to get it set up. It's into the middle, but out. Good job by Mason to flip his stick at it and keep it in. There's Xander. Xander sends it back to Sumner. Sumner uses the reach, keep it in. He steps in there. Mason tries to come and help him out. Back in the corner to Mondu. Mondu sends it back. Mason to Hick. Looks to send it low, but gets intercepted high off the glass. Mason to McCready with a quick shot. Looking for a deflection. Went wide. Not bad. He's down low. He sends it back to Ethan. Here's Sumner walking the line. Quick shot blocked. Mason tries to keep it in. They do. Keenan's back to collect it. Keenan, he's looking down low. He's got McCready. They try and get it forward. Mondu's stick is tied up. Somebody was holding the stick. Yeah, it might have been the goalie holding it. Yeah. Mason's going to send it up real quick. Here's Mondu. Nice little move. Quick glove save by Goslin as Levi was rushing the net. So 51 seconds left in the power play. Nice save by Goslin. So Reese and Simon will jump out with Schrader, Gretchen, and Levi. Vernon wins the draw. They try and send it out, but there's Simon. Simon gloves it down, sends it back to Gretchen. Gretchen's got Schrader over here on the side. Quick shot. There's just out of Schrader's reach. And Reese tried to shoot it back on the net quickly, but whiffed on it. There's 3 Rockets in the corner fighting for it. Reese collects. Reese sends it over. He's giving it to Gretchen. Gretchen's down low. He's looking for Schrader and Levi over here. D to D. Here's Reese Flag. He sends a quick shot in on the glove of, another quick save. So 2 quick shots there. Goslin up to the task. Oh, nice pass coming across. And there's Simon to glove another one, but he's outside the line when he does. Gretchen collects. Penalty's over. About to be over. That puck is just deflected in by Schrader. Vernon high off the glass. Reese Wyatt takes a bump and his stick is dislodged. Down the left side they come. Tries to get a shot. Good job by Simon. He blocks that shot. 6:12 left in the first. Puck's in the corner. To Zach's right. Levi sends it ahead to Schrader. Schrader's just going to push it down the ice. Should not be enough for icing. They're going to wave that off. Vernon out and away. Rylan Bell almost steals it. Bounces off his feet. Vernon sends it out and down the ice. It's not going to be enough. Gibbons there to collect. But Vernon keeps it in at the line. Michael Choi bumps his man. Puck comes around, and now we got a 2-on-1 developing. Here's Rylan away with Ewell, and they call offside again. We're doing just an extra little move at the line, it seems. So with 5:33 left, the face-off will come outside the Vernon blue line. Michael and Manny, Ewell, Woodman, Bell. It's in the feet, moved ahead. Woodman tries to send it back to Manny, but it's too far for him. So Michael collects and sends it ahead to Ewell. Weak side they go, but that's picked off. Picked off by Vernon. Manny puts his body on his man and sends him flying. And now it's just flipped out at center. Vernon recollects. And the bodies are starting to get a little bit of action, and the ref's calling a charge or something. Charging on Woodman. Interesting call. A little bit more activity there with the body checking, but interesting. So Lindstrand, Irvine, Gellner are out with Hick trying to kill his penalty. 5:06 left in the first. Rockets win the draw. Mason's trying to collect it. He does for Luca. Luca's going to go down the ice with it. Sends it down the ice. Goslin goes around and picks it up, stops it for his defenseman. Gellner's in the ringette line, and Luca's up high. Vernon deploys the two forwards high. Puck's bounced a little bit too far for the Vernon forward. He's offside, so Vernon's going to have to regroup. Nice job here by Luca, keeping them at bay. Vernon goes D to D at their own blue line. They walk in across center. Oh, and there's a big hit. Now they've called a penalty here. I don't know. Zach makes a quick save. There's another one. It's coming back out. And Kelowna touches the puck. It's going to be a kneeing call on Mason, I believe. Mason was looking for the hit, and the player just stepped out of the way. It looked like knee. So the Rockets will go down a second player. Mondu, Key, and Wyatt will jump out. A minute left in the first penalty, a minute 11 left. And we have another minor with 4:17 left. So a minute 11, they'll be short too. 4:17 left in the period. Mondu's going to take the draw. Waiting for that penalty to hit the board.
Put it up there.
Timekeeper's able to get the second penalty up, so that's what we're waiting for. Now they put 4 minutes up, so okay, interesting. Trouble. So Rockets will be defending here 5-on-3. Mason's got a 4-minute. Reese fires it hard and around. It's kept in at the blue line by Vernon. Reese, Xander, Simon. Xander's up high. They're just going to try and keep them outside. Reese tries to get a stick on it. It's going to get out. Nice job by Reese to make that Vernon player get out of reach, or the pass out of reach for their own player. So Vernon grabs the blue line, and they're offside. They had a little collision of their own player. So still about 30 seconds. 3:47 left. McCready will jump out with Reese and Simon. So not the start that they wanted. So the play is pushed out. Center ice zone. Vernon grabs the line. And it's out. Good job by Reese to stop that setup attempt. Vernon comes across the line. They try Reese again. Reese stops his man. It's back behind the net. Vernon collects it, the hash marks. Quick shot. Zach gets a piece of that and sends it behind the net. Reese carries it down the ice. Nice job by Reese Wyatt. Manny's going to take his spot with Michael Choi coming on for Simon. Xander's up front. He takes McCready's spot. And now the first penalty's over. Woodman's back on the ice. Something still weird going on in the penalty box, but and the fans made the offside call, and the ref blew the whistle. So we got some weird stuff happening on the penalty box, on the penalty wall. Mason's got 2:38 left in his. Yeah. So 5-on-4. Yeah. 2:54 left in the first. Xander's out with Woodman. They're trying to clear that first penalty. Yeah. Might be a new scorekeeper. Time clock and scorekeeper. Not the fun job. That penalty is now cleared. There's 2:38 left in the power play. Mason is in the box. Vernon's had the one shot attempt, I believe, so far on the power play. So Xander's taken down, no call, loses his stick. Vernon collects it at center. They're trying to get something set up. Woodman chases his man. Mondu's there to stop him too, turns them back. There's Mondu, nice play. And he picks up a loose puck. And that's a nice chance. by Mondu, steals the puck and creates some havoc. The guy got a little too fancy, and Xander picked his pocket, almost tied this up. So 2:32 left in the period, 2:16 left in the penalty. Lindstrand and Wyatt will hop on with Gretchen and Levi. Rockets win the draw. Nash keeps it in at the line, flips it down into the corner behind the Vernon net. Well, Vernon just kind of looks confused on their power play. We'll see if they can create a little bit more here. Gretchen pushes the defender out to the offensive player out to the side, behind our net, back to the point. 17, Braun has it. It's out to the right side on the weak pass down low. And keep it in at the line and move it D to D. 17, he takes it down low into the corner. Send it out front, back to the middle of the point. Quick shot coming, deflect, nice stick by Nash Lindstrand to lift that stick. 18 sent it low, looking for the redirect, and Nash lifted the player's stick. Let's try it again. Zach gets a piece of that. That puck bounces back into the corner. Now it's out to the point. It's over the right side. A minute 18 left in the penalty. A minute 33 left in the period. Vaughn, shot dangerously close to banking off a skate. Levi's watching his man. The puck just gets by him. And Nash tries to get it out and does. So a minute left in the penalty. Gretchen will go for a change. Vernon tries to get something going. Nash puts the body on his man. And there's Reese Wyatt, but no call there. That puck's out. Vernon collects it at their own blue line. They go cross ice. It's off a skate. Nash is going to fire it down, but he whiffs. Oh, no, that's unfortunate. Now Sumner picks it up. No harm, no foul. And Sumner fires it down. So with 30 seconds left in Mason's penalty, the puck is shot down the ice. Goslin collects it, stops it for his man. And Vernon walks up the middle. Bazran's out with Sumner. That puck gets away from Vernon. And Manny sends it down the ice with 13 seconds left in the penalty. So Bazran tries to get it, and that's going to be icing. Icing! As a fan, I'm yelling. I don't know why they're not calling this. Nice job by the Rockets to send it down. 12 seconds left in the period. Mason's going to go. He chases his man into the corner. He's just out of the box. So the Rockets have killed a 5-on-3. There's 2 seconds left in the penalty or in the period. And a very call by the linesman there on the. That was a clear off our icing. And so the Rockets escape a 2-man advantage for 3 minutes. We were lucky to get out of that one, yeah. So it looks like we'll go for a ice clean and we'll see in a bit.